Everybody, put your hands together and welcome Well to Top Shelf.
Anyway, so I'm trying to get her foot as far in there as I can. And, oh, hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Jay.
It's your boy Devin.
And this is THAD. And this is Well to Top Shelf. We got a guest on today.
I'm so happy you're here. You have no idea.
I know.
I'm happy to be here.
Are you?
Are you really?
Yeah, I love you guys.
Aw.
Yeah, I love you too, Dad. That's not weird, is it?
No.
It's only weird if
when
you make
we
it
went
weird.
to have you on the show, your wife, who's also like one of the nicest people of all time, was like, "Are you sure you want that on there? You know how he gets when he's drunk." I'm like, "I love that when he's drunk." So we're gonna try to make that happen today,
Hell
people.
yeah.
So we'll do introductions. We'll talk. We'll ask questions later and stuff. But so first, we're just gonna hurry and do our taste test. Have you've seen our show? I hope. We're gonna try some Bulleit Rye Whiskey. You a big rye guy? You more of a bourbon?
It's one of my favorites.
Is it really?
Maybe not the rye.
Oh, cool. Pertina's already on.
Bourbon.
Says, show us that wiener. You know he's talking to Thad.
Hell yeah. We ain't got wieners.
No.
Somebody better get Bill Davis watching this one.
Oh yeah,
text
let's do
Bill,
that. Yeah, let's
yeah.
text Bill.
Work life.
Thank you, Tom. Bill Davis. You know his D&D character is named after you?
Are you shitting me?
No.
No.
His
Tell me
D&D,
that.
it's called, his name's Thad.
That's cool.
Hold on, let's call Bill.
Are we calling
What's
him?
his last name? Davis. That's weird. How did I
fucked
forget
up.
that? I only remember.
Show us
one.
that. What did he say? I can't read. That's so
Show us that Thaddeus.
My vision sucks so bad. Can you read that from here?
Oh no, my vision sucks like yours.
It's
When
a-
we work together on Sunday.
Hey, what's going on, Bill?
That's the target.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
Nice. So we're here with Thadrick, and we want you to tune into Well the Top Shelf. Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
That didn't sound very
Love you, Bill.
confident.
Who was that?
That,
Devin?
yeah, it was Devin.
Is that my cuz?
That's
your
my
cuz?
cuz.
It's your cuz.
Yeah, I just got home. I got a list of chores to do.
Oh, well then just pop in some headphones and just listen.
There you go.
Or screw chores. You don't need those.
About.
Well, now that we just started,
Oh,
you should turn on notifications, that little bell on YouTube. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you're on air right now.
On the air?
Yeah.
God, what do you think of this?
Oh, dang.
All right.
Watch myself.
Do you
I
like
know.
I
So
love
I'll
it.
talk to you later, okay?
I think
Love you.
It's smooth.
Tune in. Bye. Okay. Let's test it. Let's rate this real quick.
It is smooth. Yeah, I like that. Like that a lot.
So I'm a big Bulleit guy anyway. I like
Yeah.
Bulleit.
Is it weird to say buttery?
No,
I'm getting
No.
some
you
buttery
describe it any way you want. That.
buttery
I'm getting like a
texture
lot of
flavor.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Let's read. See how stupid I am.
Somebody says Bulleit Rye is very
It's very solid.
solid.
And that was
God,
Patrick.
I'm-
How about, I know.
Yes,
We
it
need to put it over here so I can read it so I don't have to do like
Yeah.
every time. Look at that hair.
Dude,
that
that
dye
hair
it
is
red
amazing.
and go for like a simply like, if you don't
Hey,
know me
Bill
by
says, "What's
now."
up, boys?"
Yay! Also, Thad's mic is really quiet. Will you turn up Thad's mic? He needs to gobble it. Oh, well.
Oh yeah.
That way?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yep. Talks.
Hello?
Yeah, straight into it.
That should be
Is
good.
that better? Let us know.
Somebody
If,
message in.
yeah.
Is
Let
that
us,
better? Pertina?
I think that was.
Patrick?
Patrick?
So, yeah, I would rate this. I'm a big Bulleit guy, though. I
I'm.
like Bulleit.
So do you know how our rating? How we usually do it? We do. There's 5 shelves, right? Top shelf and just going down. So one shelf is like the shit shelf. That's like ass.
Grab
this
Wicked
up.
Pickle.
Oh. 5 top like 5th shelf is like Blue Label, Johnny Walker. That's like up there. You ever try that?
Yes. Oh, so we went on the cruise recently. One of the things I got to do on the cruise was a bourbon tasting.
Oh, that's
I got
fancy.
to
Dude,
try
that is fancy.
a bunch of
Bourbons.
what was the brand? It was Johnny Walker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Nice.
my memory. So I
Wow.
got to do Johnny Walker Black.
That's
Johnny
good.
Walker,
That's one of my
there's a
favorites.
silver, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I got to try a whole.
I know
spectrum
there's
of
gold.
walkers.
Maybe it's a gold you're
I had
thinking
the
of.
gold. I
There-
liked them all. But
There's
I
a
like,
green.
I like there's a double black.
Double black's
We
really
like
good.
double black.
Yeah.
Double black was
Yeah.
rated very high for us.
That's a good one.
Blue is by far
Blue is
though.
best.
Oh
But
my god.
I
Oh,
think
that
black,
was
double
my
black.
favorite.
I think double black is better for the price.
True.
I think it was a tie between blue and double black because I took into account for the pricing and the flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Or the flavor and the quality of the double black.
Double black's about a $48 bottle. The blue's like a $250 bottle.
Yeah.
So, but oh boy, does it taste like it.
So what would you rate this?
I'm giving this a 4.
You're going fourth shelf,
I'm
huh?
going 4. It might be a 3, but I'm going 4.
I would agree with that.
I think I'm gonna go
myself.
4 too.
I would agree with that only because I've also had it in mixed drinks and it works like in an old fashioned, like a cocktail. Oh, amazing.
Again, I like Bullets. In I don't know, when I tried double black, it tasted suspiciously like Fireball. So
There's an inside joke there.
there's an inside joke. Andrew don't watch a whole lot. I had some buddies over for D&D one night. We had Andrew. We had Patrick, Andrew's brother, and Ryan. And so we're all drinking, and Ryan didn't want to look like a bitch. So I had a bottle of double black, which actually is still around here, actually. And we filled it up with Fireball because he loves Fireball.
I think
This
it's right
way he
over
didn't
there.
look. Yeah, so that way he didn't look like a bitch. So he was just drinking double black from the bottle. And they're like, "Wow." And we're like, "Yeah, it's kind of an expensive bottle." And he was like, "They were like, wow, can we try some?" And we're like, "Yeah, that'd be fantastic." And they drink it. And they're like, "Whoa, this is amazing. It's Fireball." And they went on too long. We never told them. We let them leave, dude. I started cringing because they started going. They're saying stuff like, "Man, my wife is gonna be so pissed when I come home with bottles of this because it's so good." I'm like, "No, you're gonna be pissed when you spend $60 and it tastes like an ashtray. Like, it does not taste like Fireball." Yeah, it's caca.
I remember hearing that story. I cringed too, just from you telling me the story. I was like, "Oh
and
no!"
Patrick didn't let up.
Oh no!
Ryan didn't let up. So, dude, and I can't deal with embarrassing moments, Dad. I cannot. I have to walk away. So,
Oh, speaking of fiery tasting whiskey, thanks to Haywood. That's now one of my favorite whiskeys.
okay,
That is
hold
good.
on. Haywood. I got Haywood on this.
Yeah, I figured it started with you, but
Because
Haywood-
they
Haywood
drink
introduced it to
Fireball.
me.
They drink Fireball, and I'm like, guys, look, Evan Williams Fire, it's cheaper, and it's sweeter. It's delicious.
It is
Yeah,
better.
I have him to blame for blackberry whiskey too.
We have to have you try this.
You got to try it.
Pickle?
Yeah, Wicked. Have you heard of it?
I've had pickle shots. Is it like a pickle shot?
Sure,
just
sure.
already mixed?
Absolutely.
Are we
Ta-
out of the bottle on this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, just take a little. Take a little.
Oh. Wait. Did you guys mix a little?
No.
That's 100% legit. I wouldn't fuck with that any more than it's already garbage.
Ooh, that's different. What the hell is that?
Garbage.
Is that for
It-
real?
No, that's for real.
It's
That
pickle.
is something that is sold in liquor stores. Isn't that the
Okay.
worst thing on the planet?
Yeah, that's not very good. I'd just rather not.
Pick
At
a
all.
pack of pickled whiskey for a flavor as bold as Guam where it's served.
That-
Oh, okay, never mind.
That actually stings the throat.
Guantanamo is actually
That's
what I meant to
nasty.
say,
That's
but Guam's
disgusting,
also
right?
weird.
That is the worst drink.
Did I
I've
have
ever
a
had.
bad look on my face when I took
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh yeah. You still do. Honestly, you look like you're trying to hold in a shit.
Well, there might be that because I was in a hurry to get here too, so it might be both.
Yeah. No, wicked piss. Pickle. Oh my god, I can't even.
pickle pepper.
It's a hard word to say when you have a lisp.
I'm gonna shit my pants today. Anyway, so
No, there's a story there, right?
no, I trusted
I'm
a fart.
listening.
I trusted a fart. I shouldn't have. I almost shit my pants. Everything was
Yeah.
good, but I had to rush. I had to rush.
You're not supposed to trust a fart, bro.
Never trust a
There's
fart.
3 things you never trust. Never trust a fart. Never trust a man in a trench coat. And never trust a man in a wheelchair with dirty shoes. Those are the rules.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Does Swanger ever tune on anymore from Florida?
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while he does. Yeah.
Nice.
So you just went on a cruise. Where'd you go?
So we did a 5-day cruise. Stopped at Dominican Republic first for a day.
Nice.
And then Grand Turks and Caicos for most of a day, late morning, early afternoon, then back on, and then just the ride back to Port Canaveral, just a quick one.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful, right before the hurricane, perfect timing.
So, do you do a lot of cruises, or was this your
That
first?
was my first cruise.
What did you think about them? Because I've never done one, and I kind of want to do them. What do you
wanna
think
do
about
one.
them?
I think you would love it.
Really?
Yeah, because you like to have fun. There's a lot of fun to be had on especially
Really?
Carnival. Carnival, they call it the party cruise, so there's a lot of activities and different things you can do.
Like what?
You can choose. Like, there's things you probably wouldn't like too, right? But I think you like musicals, don't you? So there's musical live performances. You feel like you're in a theater and you're on this freaking ship. It's crazy how big those ships are.
It is crazy.
There's
how
a
big
full
those ships are.
casino on that sucker. You can gamble.
Damn.
You can go to bingo tournaments. You can go bar hopping on the freaking cruise. There was like, how many? I would say 6 or 7 pub type bars.
Damn.
They open up kind of like on land. It's similar at sea. I went there during the day and there was only a couple open during the day, but then at night everything just kind of opens up and all the bars open and you can just bar hop, literally just bar hop within the cruise.
That's badass.
On the ship.
And
Yeah,
also,
it's
like
pretty
now
cool.
too,
It's legit.
It's like pretty affordable now to go on a cruise too.
Yep. They had an Irish style bar. They had a whiskey style bar. They had a piano bar.
Ooh,
So whatever
that's what
your-
Daddy would
whatever
like.
your
I love
taste
piano
is.
bars. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I actually like all 3 of those.
They
Those
had
would all
just
be
a
cool.
generic regular bar, like in the main area of the cruise. When you first come on, there's this like general main central area, and they have kind of a little staging area where they entertainers will come and put on like contests and shows, and you just all gather down there for it.
Did you sneak booze on, or did you buy the passes?
They actually let you bring so much booze on yourself, but we didn't do it. I bought the drink pass.
Nice.
Highly recommended if you're a drinker.
So
we
how?
saved a ton of money.
Oh, I bet. How much is it for a day?
So we did $600 for the drink pass for 2 people, myself and Julie's father, and that's for the whole time, right? So it was a 5-day cruise, $600 so $300 each of us. I started doing some math just because I was curious. Average drink on the boat was probably $12, and we had probably maybe 120 drinks altogether between the 2 of us. So you do the math on that one. That's no brainer. We saved like half, more than half, probably 60% on just getting the
Oh yeah,
pass.
for sure.
So
That's
if
the
you
way to do
drink,
it.
you got to really be drinking though. You can't just have a couple a day. It's not worth it.
No, because I last
Good
time
drinks are good,
I
though.
checked, it was like $75 a day, and I'm like, that's like 7 drinks. I'll go through that at breakfast.
Right.
You know what
Some
I mean?
people
Like,
might be saying, do they try to skimp on the alcohol? No, they don't skimp on the alcohol. They really give you a lot of so a lot of drinks come with maybe a couple of shots. They'll like do 3 shots in most of the drinks and stuff. So
Nice.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So do you have to tip?
So the tipping, if you get the drink pass, the recommended thing is to not tip and just sign the slips and give them back to them. And then at the end, they charge you your tips at the end of the cruise anyway. So you're adding to it's like going to a restaurant that already charges you the 20% for the tip and then adding on to
Oh.
the top of it.
Gotcha.
So if you
Got
have a
it.
server you really love and you want the extra attention, you could do that. But they really spoiled us anyway.
Wild Bill says you got to drink at least seven a day.
yeah, 7
Here
a
goes
day.
the
That's
dr-
right.
Here goes the drink
That's right,
value
Billy.
story. Got to drink at least 7 a day.
He's
I could
correct.
I could do 7 a day.
My
That's
ma-
not that hard.
My
I think
math
that's
said
easy.
7 a day. He's absolutely right. We did about 7. You can start it in the morning and get your drink with, your Kahlua or whiskey, whatever you want.
I'll
and
meet
you're
that
out.
quota at breakfast.
Yeah, you could
that'd be
start in the
easy.
morning, literally.
Yeah.
Well, just even two for every meal, and then like your snack.
We generally, for the last 3 nights, I think me and her dad were having 2 drinks every dinner too, getting 2 a dinner.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's
Some kind of
Easy
Italian
peasy.
Easy
drink.
peasy,
dude.
bro.
We'd make
Not even-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. Different restaurants to choose from. They had burger shop on there. There's a pizza shop on there. So late at night, my favorite thing was to go hit the pizza shop up. All the East Coast people were, of course, standing there in line, and I was laughing. I was like, everybody's here from like New York, Boston, Chicago, and they all started laughing, and everybody was. It
Really?
was East Coast people that like their pizza,
That's funny.
waiting for their pepperoni. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big pizza guy too. Dude,
Oh,
free
yeah.
pizza and booze.
Yeah.
I don't think I could get
All
a
you
good
can eat.
value. I got wrecked on Red's Wicked. Yeah.
Bill?
got messed up on
Yeah.
2 drinks.
Did you see that picture of him sleeping on the trampoline?
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
Oh, I think I have it somewhere.
Oh,
I'll have to show it to you.
It's
Let me
gold.
You
see
should
if
put
I
it
can-
up on the break. Bill will kill me on Monday, but
We
you know.
should actually send that to us. Oh, we actually need to turn that. No, that looks fun.
Where is that
Anyway.
picture? Maybe it's on this phone.
So, yeah, it's I think I would have a lot of fun with cruises. I've wanted to go on a cruise for a while. I've never done it. I need to get like somebody who's like experienced in it to like invite me, and then I could go and like lounge it up. I think it would be a blast. They seem like a lot of fun.
I told Julie I want to go on a guys cruise one of these days.
That'd be dope.
So this is another moment. He's passed out right where you're sitting.
Oh,
Aw, cute little Bill.
he was tired.
So
Poor widow
you're
guy.
in like international waters, but you can't kill people. Is that what I've been led to believe?
Yes,
frowned upon.
it's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, or it's illegal.
No, something interesting you should do.
Is kill
Don't let it.
someone. I
Don't,
agree.
don't let it scare you.
Okay.
But we just out of curiosity before we went on the cruise, we looked up statistics of people that end up overboard from cruises and die.
Yeah.
It's higher than you would think it is.
Wives
Really?
accidentally go overboard while the husbands are like, "Oh no!"
It's so weird because it's such a big boat. Like, how are you going overboard? I never even was near the edge of the freaking ship. You don't even need to go
Yeah.
near. I don't
You,
know.
you
It's
haven't
so
dealt with
weird.
one of my Heisman trophies
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're near
Yeah.
the side. You know what I mean? I can
I'm
see
sure
that.
people get crazy.
Those ships are huge. Have you seen the comparison now to like the Carnival cruises to
Titanic?
the Titanic?
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
crazy.
Titanic was so little compared to them now.
Yeah.
They said we were on a small one. We had like 22,400 people or something.
That's
There was
crazy.
one that ported at the Kirks next to ours, and it had twice that. It was like a 6,000 cruise ship, 6,000 population cruise ship, and it's just huge. It's like
Mhm.
the only way I can describe it is you feel like you're in a little small city on this.
That's
On
kinda
the
neat,
ocean,
though.
which is
It's
kind of
so
cool.
weird.
Do they do the? I heard that like there's a dinner where they do like a formal dinner where you got to wear a suit and dress
They
up.
did do one formal night. Yeah,
That's kind of
we
sweet.
dressed up a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get crazy, but
You didn't dress in nice.
I just
well,
wore like some khaki
Some plaid
and a
with some buttons.
one of these shirts.
Oh, okay.
Just
That's
a
nice.
nicer shirt than this. But
Yeah. Not some Adidas. I can see that. All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did Julie paint you like one of her French girls?
No.
Why'd you even do it? I don't even know why you went on the cruise.
I tried snorkeling for about 10 minutes.
Did you? Oh, that's fun.
You didn't
Just
like it?
Like 10 minutes. No, I loved it, but I didn't have like. So if anybody's going to plan on going snorkeling off the shore from any sea, from one of those islands, get some shoes, some of those water shoes, because the rock and the coral underneath that water will
It hurt.
beat the crap out of your feet and cut your feet all up.
Yeah.
It was so difficult. But Sydney, my daughter Sydney, was able to go. With a lady took her out for me. She's like, "I'm right here. Do you trust me? I can take her. I'll make sure she doesn't go under."
Well, yeah, I just met you here. Take her.
I didn't even know this
Wow.
lady. I was right there. I was like literally 10 feet from her. So
Oh, okay. That's
I-
better.
I watched.
Okay.
That is better.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna be
I
honest,
watched.
dude. I could not
Yeah.
do that.
I was surprised.
The fact,
Sydney
yeah,
trusted her.
just having a stranger ask me, "Do you trust me?" Fuck no.
Yeah.
I don't even know your first name.
Yeah. What was her name?
Still don't know, right?
But here,
I didn't even get to. I didn't ask. It was weird.
No,
was
that is
just,
weird.
She was just really nice. She was just like,
Was
if,
she even
if you'll
real?
let me, I'll take her and
Mhm.
make sure she's okay. I've got shoes on, and I'm like, okay.
Sounds good. He's like, my feet are fucked.
I was
Take her.
watching.
Yeah. They're like, Stella's been dead for 15 years. 'Cause
Yeah.
it goes the whole time.
Ooh.
No, that's cool though.
Did they have a like
Excursions?
no like
Yes.
what do you call that, like carnival rides and like
Oh.
big old slides and all
Water,
that shit.
water slides.
Water slides, yeah.
Yeah, pool with water slide. 2 pools, water slides, something like 4 or 5 hot tubs.
Yeah.
It's crazy. A movie screen on the deck that you can watch movies at night while you're eating that pizza
Nice.
and drinking your
Badass.
drink.
And you can get alcohol. Okay, I am an alcoholic. Jesus Christ. I'm like, so you can get it like all the time, right?
I think the
24/7?
bars close. Most of the bars close down at like. Well, I don't know when the one closed down because the tequila bar, It seemed like it was open when I went to. The latest I went to bed was like 11:30 midnight, and that thing was still rolling. But they do shut down for some hours to give their workers rest.
Oh.
And then they start up the next like late morning again. But those workers, man, they work so many hours. And I asked them how much do they work versus their time off, and most of them will work 7 or 8 months straight and then have 2 months off.
So
It's crazy.
I
couldn't do it.
We had a buddy that was a massage therapist, right? I'm still surprised he hasn't been charged with sexual assault because that dude's creepy. But not the point. He was offered a job on Carnival to get paid. It was like $110,000 for a 6-month excursion. And I'm like, dude, that's all I would do is I would do 6 months on, 6 months off,
Yeah,
6 months on, 6
exactly.
months
That's
off.
a good deal.
Right? That's all I would do.
All you gotta do is give rub and tugs.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
How many?
They're
No,
not all pretty, Devin.
Huh?
They're not all pretty.
That's all right.
You close your eyes, you won't even know.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, though. So did you do any other excursions or anything like that?
We did a city tour in Santo Domingo.
Nice.
But part of it was you get to tour their main church in the city, which happens to be Catholic, which was really cool.
Those are my
Bought a
peeps.
rosary for my mom.
Oh, that's cool.
She practiced Catholicism at one point.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I bought some cigars at the cigar shop.
Badass.
They learned how to roll cigars while I smoked one.
Hell yeah.
Who?
The fam were rolling cigars while I smoked one. I got to keep their rolled ones for me.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah.
That's cheap labor right there.
Yeah.
You need cigars. Your kids
For
are
sure.
already.
I told Pertina, I forgot, sorry buddy. Pertina and I were going to smoke one at work today
Oh,
for
that'd be
lunch.
sick.
I forgot.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
We'll
Yeah.
get to it. Ardeni.
That's pretty awesome though. That your children learned how to roll cigars. I like that.
Not the children. Sorry, the adults.
I thought you had some like
Julie and her
sweatshop with your
sister-
children rolling
No,
cigars.
Julie and her sister and her dad.
Oh,
The kids
okay.
just kind of watched
Oh, okay.
and inhaled secondhand cigar smoke.
Oh, that's good. No,
Yeah.
that's good for them.
Puff, puff,
Uh,
pass, daddy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm pretty
What was
jealous.
the other part? We went to a restaurant in right there. Ate. So restaurant, cigar shop, church. Just kind of saw some sights.
That's cool.
That was
There's
pretty
an
sweet.
old military fort. I don't know what it's called. Forgive me. Obviously, I wasn't a good student, but I have
Guantanamo
pictures.
Bay.
There's an old military fort on the shore in Santa. He drove us to that. We got some photos at the fort and stuff. That was kind of neat.
What was the name of the cigar place?
Oh boy,
Oh,
I'm terrible with remembering names.
are you?
But you know what? Huh?
Don't remember 'cause all you
Do you remember?
drink your marijuana.
Hey, you were the cigar
That's
roller.
right.
You don't remember?
Cigar shop.
Wow. And they're really original with their name, which is really
Clever,
good.
yeah.
It's clever. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's cool though. I like that.
Oh, I should have brought some of that. Have you guys ever tried Mama Juana?
Marijuana?
Mama
No.
Juana.
No, not on. I won't
No,
admit that on
so
camera.
Dominican Republic people, and at the Kirks and whatever it's called, Grand Turks and Caicos, and Puerto Rico. One of their favorite drinks is called Mama Juana, and
Mama Juana.
Swanger, if he was watching this, he'd be laughing because we got into the Mama Juana something bad when we went to Joe Fidek's wedding in Dominican Republic. That's where we learned about it. So the first thing the driver said when we were on our way, our guy that took us around, our guide, does anybody like the Mama Juana? So I'm like, hell yeah, I was just about to ask you if you like Mama Juana myself. And he's like, oh shit. He pulled his car over to the side of the road, grabbed this huge jug of Mama Juana that has a little iron stand that he had made for it, set it on the console between the driver and passenger seat with little plastic cups. And we poured Mama Juana shots while he was driving us down the road.
Okay.
That
I don't
was
think
cool.
while you should drive under the influence of alcohol.
He didn't drink.
Oh, well, let me get to my point.
I passengered.
I think you should be able to drink while driving. Not or in the car, right?
Oh, just
Like
not
like
under-
as a passenger.
I get you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Limousine, right? The limousine rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you saying even drivers? Like, if I could just have a beer on the console?
No, that'd be ridiculous. That would be
Like,
irresponsible.
hypothetically, though.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I think at least passengers. Like, why can't I? Like, your buddy's driving. Why can't you drink?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just silly.
Drive-through liquor stores like Wyoming.
Yeah.
Florida has drive-through liquor stores.
Yeah. I think Florida. I think Florida's in international waters.
It's
Is
a different-
anything
it is a
illegal in
different
Florida?
Yeah, right? It's the only yeah. I remember when I was there, we went there. Yeah, you drive up to like a Chevron, order a bottle of Jack Daniels
And
like
a lady boy.
and like a slushy of like a margarita. Like, cool. See you.
That's amazing.
Then they
That is
they hand
amazing.
yeah. It's a
I
neat
think
place.
Texas has them too, maybe.
Maybe. Let me try some of that Four Roses. Try a little bit of that.
We going for that next?
Yeah.
You were tempted by the Schaffenhofer.
I was actually. I'll have that in a minute.
So before we go back to
There.
Before we go back to, all right, thank you. Before we go back to talking about your cruise,
Damn, that's
really
good.
quickly, fuck, marry, kill, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Keanu Reeves.
Ooh,
Isn't that a good one?
that is a good one. That's good.
That was deep.
Okay. I think I have mine.
Wait, we have to come up with a saying?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to say who you would have coitus with, who
I
you
would-
would marry, and who you would kill.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
I think you fuck Ryan Reynolds because he's just hot. You marry Keanu because he just seems like he would love you. Like, he would just take care of you, you know?
Yeah.
And then just kill Hugh Jackman because compared to those two, he's a troll.
Oh, no.
Compared to those two, he's a troll, bro.
No.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying compared to those two.
See, and I don't think so. I think that dude, and he's
What's
also
he-
got the Dude, I don't know.
What is your fucking
I don't
kill?
know. I've been thinking about this all day.
Really?
Can't come up with anything. I don't want to kill Keanu, but I don't think I could kill.
You
Ryan
marry
Reynolds.
Keanu. That guy would
Why
love
not
you.
Tom Cruise? He's a Scientologist. He's a pain in the ass.
Well, because I wasn't in the three.
Because
otherwise,
That'd be too easy. That would be too easy. That's a gimme.
Agree with
the
Devin.
star of
Thank
Tom
you.
Cruise.
Thank you.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the three. Otherwise, I'd be like, I'll kill Dr. Phil, I'll marry Keanu Reeves and Hugh Jackman, and then I'll have sex with Ryan Reynolds.
What does that say?
impossible. I think you want to marry Keanu. He's so kind.
He-
I agree.
He's got a heart of gold.
But
He would love you. He would be in love with you. I think he would. If you were his person, he'd make you feel so special. Ryan Reynolds looked like he
And
would
he's the bomb.
teach you that thing you
He's
like
a
in bed.
master operator.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like literally the hardest.
What's crazy too, though, isn't Keanu Reeves like 60 years old? Is he like super old?
He's like,
No, I think. You're 44?
I'm trying to think of how old I was when,
How old are you?
49,
49. I think you're
50
44.
in February.
He's 58.
Yeah, he's almost 60.
Okay.
He's almost 60 years old.
He's doing really well for his age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some good genes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of his clothes are good.
What's that say? What's that
If he
say?
will sing while weep, then I might have to kill Ryan. And that's where I think it comes down to. Do you like that? I thought that was good.
I don't think he will.
Why? Why wouldn't he sing?
I don't know. He really needs it. He needs to belt it, and I think if he's focused on something else, he's not gonna have his, his chest voice.
So I think he would. See, I think this is hard. I think this is like literally the most impossible task because I definitely couldn't kill Keanu. Like Keanu has either have to have coitus or he has to marry. I cannot kill him.
Yeah.
He's too good of a person.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, think
Why
about that.
isn't
Tell me
Ryan
what you guys
Reynolds
would think.
into that category though?
Because Ryan Reynolds is nice, but he's not like kind like Keanu Reeves, where he's just like this overall nice guy.
I feel
You know
like
what I mean?
Blake Lively
Ryan-
rules his ass, and sometimes
Yeah.
when I see his posts on TikTok, I'm like, oh, poor Ryan, Blake being mean.
Yeah,
I think
I
Ryan
would feel
Reynolds,
bad,
though,
except
is-
he's like literally the best looking dude on the
he's a
planet.
good notch on the belt. That's why
Yeah.
you fuck him, because he's a good notch.
Wow.
He'll
don't think-
boost your
Dude,
confidence.
you're Wolverine or Deadpool. I don't think you
Yeah.
lose in this situation.
Bill, I already know what Bill thinks of Ryan Reynolds because he's the one who got me to watch Deadpool. So
Really?
yeah,
He's
we
gonna
we love
Wolverine's gonna
Ryan
be in the
Reynolds.
next Deadpool.
I know. I
Did you
saw
see that
Yeah,
trailer?
I saw that trailer.
Did you see that? Hugh
He's-
Jackman's gonna be in the next Deadpool.
with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be killer.
Yeah.
You put Keanu Reeves in that as
Mm.
Constantine.
Could you?
Oh my God.
That
Oh,
would be
also,
wild.
did you see that? Constantine's getting a remake,
Oh,
or not
no
a
shit?
remake, a sequel.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
dude,
That's gonna be neat.
gonna be Dizzo.
Have you been? Do you watch Marvel movies?
Well, here we go. The three of us, Bill, and whoever else wants to come along,
Cruise.
we'll go see that shit
Oh yeah,
together,
or we can go cruising.
whatever.
or go on a cruise and watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go on a cruise. I do. I don't know. I gotta convince myself. I can't even commit to like a sweater or a T-shirt. You know what I mean? I'm always talking myself out of it. So to convince myself to purchase a cruise ticket.
There's
and-
good deals though.
Is there?
Yeah.
Do you get family deals or?
That one over there she finds deals. She's a deal finder.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
It could have been worse. It wasn't too bad.
Could've been
It
worse.
wasn't like free, but we definitely got
I
more
still
than,
paid out the ass.
we definitely got more than we paid for.
Yeah.
With the services and everything.
That's cool.
In the room, you don't feel like you're on a ship in the room.
Really? It doesn't sway.
Slightly. She felt it more than I did. Slightly.
Seems like it's such a big boat.
You feel
wouldn't
it?
even notice.
Oh God! Somebody's
Constantine
gonna
too,
make
man. We have to go see that with the Bible in one hand and a gun in the other. Oh, dude,
Oh, yeah.
like legitimately, dude. I love those movies.
legit.
That movie. It's just that one, but
Yeah.
still, I love it.
That was good.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
think we should
I haven't
go. I
seen
think
that
it'd
in
be fun.
forever. But
So
Oh, something that I realized when we were on the ship too. I was drinking like crazy, and I'm like, I'm not feeling a buzz quite as fast as I do at home. Well, I realized I'm eating more food while I'm on the ship, so the
yeah.
carbs help. And then on top of that, you're at sea level. When you go from the altitude we're at here in Utah and you go down to sea level and you're used to drinking at our altitude, you're
you have
like,
a higher tolerance?
yeah,
No shit.
it makes a difference on how much you can handle with alcohol.
Dude,
yeah,
They're gonna go bankrupt if you and I go
Yeah.
on a cruise. Then they're fucked.
yeah.
we spent
So
$3,000
there
on the
was a
cruise,
limit.
but we drank $8,000 worth of
So,
yeah,
alcohol
I forgot to
and
mention-
$9,000 on food.
That would
For
be
the
a feat.
$300 one on this cruise, there was a limit of I think it was 15 per person that had the drink. But I didn't. I
Wait,
never made it
wait,
to 15.
Wait, to do what? A day?
Yeah, I never made it to
Challenge
15.
accepted.
Yeah, no shit.
I could do 15.
I didn't do shots though,
Easy.
so I could have. You can do
I feel
one at a time, and you can't get more than one in 5 minutes.
Well, I feel
know
like
it's
that
weird.
would suck
That's
though.
weird.
Is like beers shouldn't count as a full drink then.
That's the thing. You got to go. All of a sudden, I'm like sitting there going like, okay, what's got the most alcohol?
I'll have
yeah.
to get a shot with a beer for chaser. Shot beer, shot beer, shot.
Oh,
beer,
there you go.
shot Beer.
But
I
so you
could-
can do that?
I could have been
And-
at
and
no.
that counts as-
I could have been
Oh.
at my 8 within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your like line?
I
Is 8?
used to do that. Like when I want a quick buzz, I just tequila shot, sip a Corona in the meantime.
What do they call that? Boilermaker, right? Where you drop a shot in a.
Oh yeah, that too.
And
I
I'm-
wonder if I didn't ask them if I could get one of those. That's
Probably
interesting.
could, but that'd probably count as 2 drinks.
No, because they put more alcohols in an alcohol. Like they put different alcohol, like you get AMFs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if you could do that. It's like your loophole.
They did
around
have
it.
a similar to an AMF type drink. They just named it something different. It was good.
Really?
It was good.
What was it? What was it?
It was more okay. Now it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't an AMF. It was like a blue colored. Their version of a Long Island iced tea, and it was blue.
That's
Oh,
what
Had
that's
a lot
not
of
AMF.
blue curacao in it,
Oh, okay.
but it was good.
Okay,
It was
nice.
pretty good.
Did you ever get scared being around the edge of the ship? I feel like I would have.
One time I
Anxiety.
looked over the edge just like once.
Is
Did
it
you-
weird to look like to not be able to see anything out?
It's pretty smooth,
especially
and you
like
feel
at night.
secure. Oh, that was a little different. You can kind of see if you just gotta like stare, and on a
Yeah.
dark night you can still kind of see the horizon where the water ends, and
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting though because it's so dark.
Can you go to the
And
very?
then you can see other big cruise ships off in the distance when they're passing or riding alongside you.
Oh, that's
That
cool.
was cool. They're so lit up. You don't realize how many lights are on the thing.
Can you go to the very front of the cruise ship?
Just about, yeah. They have like
The
these
s-
viewing
the s-
seats on the front.
Stern?
They have a little front deck that you can sit and just
What's the front of the ship called?
I don't
stern.
The stern, right?
Or no, bow, stern.
Poop deck.
Yeah.
They taught us. I
There's
can't remember.
starboard and then
Starboard.
port side.
Port side.
Starburst. Star Wars.
You're a fucking idiot.
So did you get to do the whole like?
Starboard is right, port's left, bow front, stern back.
So did you get to do the whole? I'm gonna be honest. Most of my ship knowledge comes from Titanic. So did you
Yeah.
get to do the Titanic?
Oh,
like
lean?
Yeah.
No, it's not like that.
No.
You can't get that close to the tip.
I don't want to.
Maybe you
That's
can't.
what she said.
Okay.
Story of my life.
What'd you think of this?
Good. That's. Have you had some of that?
Mhm.
The small batch. Oh, it's good, dude.
I'm just gonna do a little.
You can taste the barrel. Like it definitely has a woody taste.
In a minute, I gotta kill all this.
But it's good. It is smooth. It's good.
So other than Mama Juana or whatever the hell drink you made up, was there any other like local alcohols that you got to try?
No, not that I can think of.
When you were on land, did you
Should have
see any?
investigated that further when I was at
I agree.
lunch.
Yeah.
I just had a pina colada. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this. I know it's girly. I don't care. But when you go to those places, I like to try the pina coladas and stuff at those places because
Hell yeah.
it's not the same as getting a pina colada here.
I love fruity
Fresh
tiki
pineapple.
drinks.
Mai
Everything is
Tais,
fresh.
pina coladas.
Dude,
all
I'm
that bullshit,
I'm
yeah.
all there
It's
with you,
good.
dude. I love
Yeah.
that stuff.
The Dominican rum is just so good. So that might be my answer. The Dominican
Is that what
rum.
Mama Juana
Oh,
is? Is
man.
rum?
So Mama Juana is a drink that they make. We got off the topic, didn't we? Before I could explain it.
That happens.
So in a bottle, they take roots from like licorice, all these different ingredients, and then they put it into this bottle. They're just like chips of the root. Like they take a knife and chip it off the,
Mhm.
and then they add honey, about that much honey in a bottle, and about that much red wine, and then the rest is just the highest end rum you can find to put in there. They have suggestions, but it's whatever you prefer. Highest end rum you want to put in there, and then you just kind of mix it up, shake it up,
How do you do that?
and then let it sit. He can look up Mama Juana actually and post a picture of it.
I'm surprised he spelled that correctly.
It'll probably
I'm
come
gonna be
up.
honest. That's the only way I thought of.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's
Mama
wrong-
Juana. The Mama Juana. It's good.
I really thought you made that up.
I think that's the one I have at
Oh
home.
yeah, look, it does have
See all
just,
the
like,
roots?
all the roots in there. That's
So
kinda
then
nifty.
it's supposed to be an aphrodisiac
What does that
as
mean?
well as
It's gonna make you want to.
Yes.
No.
They
Makes your
claim
hair
that.
grow.
They claim.
Did it work?
Or aphrodisiac, right? Something that helps the men.
Yeah, but did it work?
But did it work?
It didn't hurt.
I'm sold.
But it's supposed they say it's like a thing that helps. They claim the substances from the roots that are extracted out of the roots and into the alcohol, and then you drink the alcohol, those obviously enter your body, and they say that it helps. It's healthy for your body. It helps your blood pressure. It helps your cholesterol levels,
Hey.
and it helps inflammations like sore knees.
Go to that
and
picture
hips
on the
and
bottom.
stuff
Yeah,
like
right
that.
there.
Really?
That's what they claim.
Click on that one.
That's what they claim.
Don't they have that brand? Where do we see that brand?
Candela Mama
They make
Juana.
other
No,
drinks.
that's a very basic bottle though.
Maybe it's the bottle.
When you guys
not the
come
brand.
over, or the next time you're ever over, I'll let you guys try some.
You have some?
I think Bill can message in and let us know. I can't remember, but I think he might have tried some at my house.
Wow.
My bottle, okay, so the first batch of it out of a bottle tastes really, you can taste the herbal stuff and the roots really
Mhm.
strong, and it's very dry and it almost parches your mouth. I asked our driver, I can't remember his name at the moment. I'm having a mind cramp because I'm horrible
Probably.
with names.
Javier.
I think it was actually. What was his name? Alfredo.
Close.
Alfredo, and he reminded me of Miguel. Remember Miguel that used to work with
Yeah.
us? He's just like Miguel, that hyper. He explained it to me and said that in the first batch you get a
Bill
lot
said,
of the
"Try
root.
some what?"
Try some what? You get a lot of the roots, and so
Mama
He
Wanna.
said the second, third, the more you go, the less you get of that, and so it's a little. The flavor is a little better
It's
because you
less
get.
potent.
So you get less wood the more you drink it.
Yes.
Story
Um.
of my life.
So okay. All right. I do want to try that. It looks kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like a cool drink. I'm excited to.
I've never even heard of it.
Cheers
either.
to our driver Alfredo though. Obviously he's not watching this, but I
R.I.P.
should have given him the. If I would have gave him the link, he probably would have watched you guys.
Good old
Alfredo. My favorite type
Never-
of pasta.
Never,
So that's pretty
never
cool.
turn
though.
your back on the family. It's another
Ooh.
Alfredo joke.
It has a lot of flavor, doesn't it?
Was that the? Yeah, it's good.
That is a full-bodied.
Yeah, I think it's smooth. Like
Very
I said, you definitely get like the barrel taste a little bit.
This one's better to
The
drink.
smoky barrel.
So the Four Roses, agree or disagree? Four Roses, even small batch or regular, it's better to drink neat, right? Not on the rocks.
Oh,
So I'm gonna be
I like
honest.
this one neat.
I don't like. I think Four Roses regular is a little overpriced. For
I
what
think
it is.
Four Roses regular
Oh, the
is
price.
ass.
You're right.
Yeah.
about
The
the
small
price.
batch is.
I
Where
don't know
it's
about
at.
small batch.
Small batch is where it's at.
Oh, here.
I don't know the
Taste
price
that.
on. Okay.
It's different. It's
Bill said
Good though.
he doesn't think you've ever had it.
I don't think I've ever had Mama Wanna.
he's definitely
actually
tried
pretty
the
good,
four. He's definitely tried the Four Roses we're talking about though.
Oh yeah.
Because he was at my birthday bourbon bash.
Birthday bourbon.
We did a
batch?
birthday. She threw me a birthday bourbon bash, and it was a birthday, a bourbon tasting
I
for
don't
my
remember
birthday.
getting-
I don't remember
Uh,
getting that invite.
that's-
But that's cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You
We were.
did too. You were working though.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't drink. You could have stopped by.
Oh, that's fair.
That's like
that
tor-
is fair.
That's like torture.
Yeah. I do actually.
was
I do
that?
remember that now.
I think
Didn't you go?
you were with Graves with him still. I think you were working with him still.
Oh.
It was
We're gonna have to go through
Last
text
February?
messages.
last
Yeah.
February.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
So, random question because it just popped in my head. Are you college educated?
I have an associate's degree. Yeah.
Oh, where'd you go?
Nerd.
Slick.
Oh, cool.
I was planning to go from Slick to Weber, finish a 4-year degree at Weber, then start my career. I'm not a
Hate
fan
school?
of school. Yeah.
Did you experiment in college?
With.
Not very much. Not very much.
That's cool. Not very much.
Where did that question come from?
Should
I don't
have,
know.
Probably.
So here's the thing. For some reason, I was thinking about
Wait,
you
what?
today. I was thinking about you today. What? I was thinking about you today, and for some reason, I kept picturing you in a turtleneck, and I have no idea why. And I'm like, I wonder if he experimented in college.
I used to wear a lot of turtlenecks for some reason. I used to wear a lot
That
of
doesn't surprise
like
me.
the mock neck ones.
Yeah.
I still have some.
That
Do
doesn't
you
surprise
usually
me.
wear that? Like, why did I
No.
picture you that?
I don't wear them at all
okay.
anymore.
I'm
the
going to be
way-
honest. I
okay.
pictured you with, like, a cat with no fur talking to Bond wearing a
So he's a
V-neck.
villain.
Yeah. I pictured you as a villain, but you're too nice of a guy to be a villain.
Yeah.
So then I was like,
I'd be a
then he must have
terrible villain.
experimented in college. So
I
just
could be
thought
one of
I'd
those villains that appears to be friendly and just talks the guy's ear off and then just comes up and goes boom, kills him at the end.
See, now this
You're
sounds
too
like
nice.
a plot. Now
You're
this
too
sounds
nice.
like a plot. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we check him before he came?
Yeah.
in?
That was a random question.
That was random.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I thought
That's
that.
all right. What'd you get your
No, so
associates
I
in? Now I'm
decided-
curious. What'd you get your associates in?
Hold on, I'm more experienced. He said I
criminal-
only experimented a
criminal
little. Let's
justice.
go
Yeah,
back
he
to
said-
the experimentation.
I probably should have more or something like that.
CJ, criminal justice.
Oh, okay. What
with a minor in psychology.
So tell us more about this experiment thing. What would you have experimented in?
You mean like drugs? Experimenting with drugs and stuff? I was a
Whatever.
clean-cut kid.
No,
Just alcohol.
just alcohol. That's all you experimented with.
Yeah, I like to taste different kinds of. I wasn't like. I hadn't developed a taste for whiskey yet. So it was more like just like shoot it and chase it with a beer or something
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Remember those days?
But I think you got to do that to develop a taste. I really think you got to force it. a
I
little
always
bit
thought too. It
when
was.
you're
You know,
young.
I saved so much money when I was that type of drinker. When I can just drink whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
'Cause it didn't matter
Yeah.
what you were drinking.
Yeah, but it was so shitty.
I know.
I do agree with you though. I do think if you're not used to something else, you have to experiment with it and just keep
To know what
going
you-
until
yeah.
you like it. You know what I mean?
'Cause
So-
there's people now who like can't even drink a beer. Ugh.
Yeah.
What's that cheap vodka? The Tatanka or
Popov.
Tatanka?
Popa.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
There's
I know
one
what you're
called
talking about.
Tatanka or
It's
something.
something like that. Yeah.
We used to,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about too. It's also
My friends
crap.
refused to get high-end vodka because they said it doesn't matter because we're mixing it.
Have you?
I agree with
And I
actually.
said it does matter because when you drink the higher-end vodka, you're gonna get less of a hangover tomorrow.
and it's smoother.
The impurities are out. The impurities are kind of what.
Have
a lot of
you
people do
heard
causes
the
hangover.
drinking pouring vodka through a Brita? You know,
Yeah, I've heard it makes it like it just essentially filters it.
you don't even taste it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
We need to get
I'm
a
willing
Brita.
Try that.
I'm gonna buy one. We'll buy one. Next
Okay.
episode, we're gonna do it.
The pitcher, the one. With
Yeah, like a pitcher. Yeah, you pour the vodka
Pour
in,
the fifth in there.
and it's supposed to pour or take out all the just shit. Like you don't even taste it.
I like at least vodka. I like it like at least a 5. Any vodka that's at least 5 times distilled or more.
Do you have a favorite?
I like Grey Goose. Everybody likes Grey Goose.
Dude, that is so good.
That shit's amazing.
Goose with 7-Up. Have you ever had that?
I was
Well,
in
I
Vegas.
feel like when you just drink that, you just taste 7-Up.
There
Like
was
there
a
is
time
no.
in Vegas when I drank Grey Goose out of one of the. It was like this huge bottle. I was drinking it out of the bottle at some
What did
somebody
Bill say?
else's table.
I want to try the filtered vodka.
Yeah.
We'll save. I'll save some for Bill.
Yeah,
Bill, come on. Let's just have all 4 of us. Well, this.
that'd be a fun podcast. We need to make that happen. We need to get Bill out here. That'd
Again.
be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, have all 4 of us. Just
This
like,
time have him like take it easy, you know. 'Cause
yeah.
last time he. Whew.
Well, have him eat too.
Did you
before.
guys ask Bill about his collecting cast iron skillets?
I can't remember, but I know he did because yeah, he has a lot of them.
I
Anytime
thought
I
I'd
have
throw that
questions
in
about
there
him-
just in case. I didn't
Yeah.
For
watch
what?
it. I
Second
didn't watch it.
breakfast? Why the hell do you have so many?
Dude.
His obsession is cast iron skillet. I'm watches and knives.
Yeah.
Is that what you collect? Is watches and knives?
I like watch. I'm obsessed with watches and knives. If
What's-
I had an
what are you
unlimited
wearing?
amount of money. So this is an antique, or as they say,
Antique.
yeah, not antique. That's
sorry.
stupid to say that.
No.
No, this is a, what's the word?
Vintage.
Vintage Timex.
I know things.
This is a vintage Timex watch.
Really?
It's a wind only watch. Yeah, you can see it. Look
Really?
how small watches used to be. It's so
Wow.
comfortable to wear.
How many watches do you have?
That one was a little less than 100 on eBay. And it's
Nice.
amazing what's available on eBay. It actually still works. That's
So how
older-
many watches do you
That's
have?
older. That's a year older than I am. That's
Really?
already 50 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Some old guy like 30 years ago was wearing that around, doing who knows what in it. It's weird to think about.
As sticky as the
Where
band
it's
is, I can
been.
tell you what he was doing.
Or I could tell you what you were doing.
The seller cleans it up and then,
No, I know.
but it's just kind of cool.
So,
No,
how many
that's pretty
watches
sweet.
do you have?
oh my goodness, 30, somewhere around 30, at least 30.
Is this a good hobby of his, or is this something you're over?
Oh boy.
Are you over it? Yeah. What's the most expensive watch you have?
Around $800. I was wearing it today at work.
You weren't
At
No. Okay, wait.
$800 watch.
Hold
to
on, wait.
work?
I inherited a watch. Okay, so I inherited a watch. It was my grandfather's watch.
Is it a
My
Rolex?
dad inherited it from my grandfather. My dad had it while I was growing up. I didn't even know what the hell it was when I was
Yeah.
a kid. I saw it in
You didn't
some
know what a watch
storage
was?
stuff. At one time, he didn't realize where he had put it. It was in a box downstairs and a bunch of stuff. And I was down in the basement looking for something one time, and I'm like looking at this watch going, why would Dad leave this watch down here? Like, I must have got it even back then. I'm like, why would Dad leave such a cool looking watch down in the basement of the box? But the fear of father's wrath.
So what kind of? What
So
kind
I
of watch
left
is
it alone.
What? And how much is that one worth?
That one's a Whitnauer. It's an old. It's called the movement in it. It's called Valjoux 72 movement.
Google that. I want to see it.
It's a wine-
Whitnauer. Try to guess it.
It's a wind only watch. It's the same movement that Rolex used to use back in in the early 70s. I don't know if that one will pop up. The Whitnauer,
How do you spell that?
Wittnaeur. I don't know if this one will pop up. 742T maybe, 746T, 742T, something like that.
Do
You
you
gotta
see
put
it?
in the model.
What model? Oh, 7 what?
Model 742T maybe. It's hard to remember the model number. I've got a picture of it on my phone though, so we can look it up. It's a cool watch.
Do any of those look like it?
So I turned it into. It stopped running, so I turned it into a watch guy
Okay.
and he's still got it because parts are hard to come by right now.
Yeah.
So it's getting
And he's repairing it pro bono. Huh?
well,
That's-
they call it overhaul. He's doing a whole overhaul on it and trying to replace parts that need to be replaced and
Sweet.
make it like it's
Wow.
brand new again and reseal it.
So you have a lot of watches.
That one I priced online. In fact, let's look it up just for fun. Grab me that phone. Grab me my phone.
What are we looking for?
Where did we
Yeah,
put
I-
my phone?
I can give you my phone.
I have a picture of it, so I have
Oh.
the model number in my phone.
That's his phone right there. Can you grab it?
I'll show you guys an example. That's also a vintage. It's vintage. That's what they call it. Vintage. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said.
This one's more of a.
Yeah, thesaurus
This
open,
is
but
a
he's like-
Swiss.
I know things.
antique, vintage.
But we can keep talking in the meantime.
Vintage.
Wow, dude, I don't own. I think the most expensive thing I own is my PlayStation at $600 bucks.
no.
Is that the
you
one?
don't.
No, you have.
Let's talk about guns.
I do have a lot of guns. Actually, I'm worth quite a
The
bit of
most
money.
expensive thing you own is probably that new handgun.
That's true. That's true.
That
But it's
is-
beautiful.
That
It is
a nice
beautiful.
gun.
And honestly, I bought it because Keanu
There it
Reeves used it,
Yeah,
In
full circle.
John
Coming
Wick.
back.
Do I have?
which is
That's
again.
Okay, look up the.
Look this up.
Holy crap!
Type in Wittenauer.
Well, I have a picture of it. What the?
Oh, okay.
Look up.
Is-
Look up Wittenauer chronograph roulette dial. ROULETTE.
I will in a minute. Yeah.
And there
Chrono-
should be one come up.
Yeah, roulette. ROULETTE.
That's it right there, though.
Hey, why don't you go and get some?
It's a cool watch.
Same band and everything.
Oh, there it is. The one on the far left.
Far
I think that's it.
to the right. That one
That's it right there.
with that same band.
I don't know if I have a leather band. That's not the same band I have on it.
Oh, that is nice.
This band. they
What's
have here.
what's that going for? Go hit shopping.
This one I have in my hand says $2,000.
Hit shop. How much?
Bro, none of those are
Hit
cheap.
hit shopping. Up top, right there. Shopping.
I don't think there's any available, but there used to be.
Even still.
But if you go into some of
Bro.
the photos, there's prices of what it was worth at one point when they sold it.
Wow.
Like the one in my hand.
Yeah, that's the one
sold
he pulled up right there.
Sold
Look.
for $2,000, and that was a good deal.
Jesus.
I wore it to work, and Swanger looked it up on his phone, and he's like, "Are you fucking out of your mind? Why are you wearing that at work?" And I'm like, "It's a watch. Like, it's fine. It's not gonna get broken. It's pretty
Dude,
solid."
I don't mess around with that
Yeah.
stuff, bro.
So with my luck, or with my bad luck, I would smack it like on a door frame walking in the door or something.
I think I need to get a stainless steel band for it, like one of the original that
Mhm.
it had. But I
That's
have the
wild.
original. It came with it's called a Tropic band. You guys know what that is? It's like a leather. It's like a rubber band, and it's silver color rubber.
Okay.
It's got the little holes. It's like a scuba diving
Yeah,
band.
yeah, yeah.
Is a better way to describe it. It came with that band on it, and I have the original band still.
Oh, okay.
It was really well taken care of. I just think that. So this thing is like manufactured in like the same year this one was, probably older, and I just think that it was never serviced by anybody. My grandfather had it, never serviced it. My dad inherited it. It sat around. He never, after he used it for a while, he never wore it very often. Then I wore it. It worked when I wore it, and then I hadn't serviced it. They just, if you buy an expensive automatic or manual wind only watch, you got to service them. So be prepared for a service fee when you go to service them. If you're going to buy
I'm gonna be
one.
honest. I didn't even know you had to service
Here's
watches.
If you get a newer one, you're looking at 10 years from now.
So do you
right?
just go to Geppetto? Like, who services these things?
There's these Swiss. You want to look for a Swiss
guy.
certified,
Fucking
yeah,
Swiss, dude.
Yeah.
Swiss certified watch. This dude's had this watch though and I've kept in touch with him. He still has it. I know who he is. I know where he's at. It's not a theft thing. or
Where's he at
anything.
right now?
Well, he's in Mill Creek. So the watch is in Mill Creek at his shop, but he's just slower than molasses in freaking January.
Is it because
And
parts
it's-
for that are hard to come by?
That's what he's saying. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you
Also,
not?
he's trying to make a wooden boy into something real.
It's
like,
no
dude,
more
who
charge.
fucking Who's a watch person? I didn't even know. Again, I didn't know that was
It's
a thing.
Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
growing too.
That is kind of cool.
So he has like a
there's
shop.
there's
it's
a
not like out
thing-
of his garage.
There's a TikTok page.
There's
or,
all
I
kinds of
follow.
pages.
This dude does this guy
Wound and
makes
worn.
watches. I forget what he.
You can
so
watch things on YouTube, Wound and Worn. They have a page online.
There's this guy on TikTok. He does that. He'll like
There's so much money in
he'll find
watches.
like
It's
old
crazy.
broken Rolexes and like rebuild them.
It's crazy.
It's kind of neat.
I'm obsessed with watches. But
I love watching videos like that, like people who like build shit or like cobblers.
I
repairing
watched
old
a
boots.
story about this guy. This guy did a story on this watch company who just put out a watch. I'm not going to get into all the, because I'm not like all up on all this. It's a cool watch because of certain things, like all these different things that they built into this watch, and the technology that's in this automatic watch. Automatic, and it's automatic, but you can also wind it. But it has the moon feature.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is like $25,000 a wristwatch.
So I know.
And that's not the most expensive one.
Yeah, so I know about this watch. It is kind of expensive. They're like $400, but they link up to your iPhone, and
It's
you
called
can
an
do
iWatch.
pictures, and you can call from it. Dude, that's crazy.
I have a Samsung watch. I do that too. I have one. My daughter got me one for my birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
I wear that one too. Yeah.
Who's the picture on it?
I don't think I did a picture on the face. I just did like a regular face watch on it. A regular
Watch face.
It's because it's the
Yeah.
circular one. They're round.
Yeah.
It's different. I don't know.
Oh,
You guys all do pictures on your.
I do. I like it.
iWatches,
I
huh?
like being able to look at my phone.
I've never owned.
What do you have one? Do you wear one at work?
I have some every now and then I wear. It's very.
Timex or something?
There's one I have.
Some guys like watches. Some
No,
guys don't.
it's a. What's the other
We
one?
have it
A
right
Citizen. I have a Citizen watch.
Bill always says this to me.
What's
I can
that?
look right there for the time.
But that's my point though.
It's true.
Everything you need's on your phone now.
I think it's just because I like them. Honestly,
Watches are cool. You can tell directions from a watch and everything.
So that's why I like the sun. I use the sun. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
about 310,
Yeah.
and I can tell north, south.
Yeah.
Honestly, my favorites aren't necessarily the most. I mean, Seiko makes a great freaking watch.
Dude.
Seiko and Citizen.
What about G-Shocks?
G-Shocks are bomb.
Those are nice watches.
This is all Chinese to me. I have no
G-Shocks
idea.
are
what
You've
this
never
is.
heard of a G-Shock?
G-Shocks are in.
I'm gonna
right
buy
now,
you a
too.
G-Shock for Christmas, and you're
The
gonna
G-Man.
love that watch.
He needs like a gold or silver G-Man watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy him a nice watch. I'm gonna buy him a nice G-Shock because he's.
Okay, you know Dugan?
God,
Hey, bro, you're on the wrong page.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
he
what about-
wears one that was like it's the model of Casio that made or Timex made the G-Shock, didn't they? Was it
No, it's
Casio?
Casio.
It is Casio.
Yeah.
So he has the Casio that was one model before the G-Shock.
Is it nice? Is it not nice?
It's cheap, durable, keeps good time, and if you break it, you're not out of
Dad.
$500.
My favorite thing about you. My favorite thing about you is you are the nicest person.
You do have a heart of gold.
You do have a heart of gold.
It's
like
disgusting.
100%.
It's fucking disgusting.
One of my
Not always.
one of the things I was thinking, because I think Julie has a heart of gold too. You guys are like you guys are good people. You guys are good people. You have a heart of gold.
She's like, you don't know me.
No, she's good people.
Yeah,
She kicks my ass when I need it.
No, for sure. No, I get that.
She
I
keeps
believe
me in
that.
line.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
But that's what wives are for, right?
Yeah. No,
Did
my,
you
yeah, my
keep
wife
us in
hits me
line?
too.
Did you hear Did you hear what she said when we walked in? He made a comment about your scooter. I was like, yeah, he's selling it for like $300. She goes, nope.
Yeah, you have a heart of gold, and I love that. I absolutely love that. You're such a nice person. It makes me want to be a better person. That's how good of a person you are. I think you're a good guy. Use it. I don't care. I think it holds a phone.
I haven't heard that too much before. That's nice.
Really?
Yeah, that's nice.
No, I legitimately think you're a very, very kind person. Every time I'm around you, it's all smiles. Like, you're a very happy guy.
That is true.
I think I'm very lucky. You know, that's funny you mentioned that because I was reading an article about names. Why do I forget names? Who's the Polynesian golfer that's from Utah?
Tony Finau.
Yes,
I went to
Tony.
high school with him.
He's an amazing person.
He's okay.
He's also worth like 11 million, but whatever.
12
Right.
5.
That's his point. So they're like, why, Tony? Like, you took out of high school, you tried to go pro. You did the like kind of like whatever it's called in golf, minor golf, whatever. I should know all this stuff, but
Yeah, it's called. Oh, what is that called? Where you don't go? It's the.
it's not the PGA.
Yeah.
It's
What?
like the minor league of it's like
It's
the
a-
minor league baseball of golf.
It's the school or something. What's
He
it called?
Had a hard time. Like he had ups and downs for
Mhm.
somewhere between 7 to 8 years.
So I never really followed him, but I
And he
heard
never
people
gave
talk about
up.
him about how he started off so inconsistent.
Never gave up.
Yeah.
The man never stopped smiling. He never stopped giving people compliments.
You ever met him?
No, I just read a lot of
'cause I
articles.
never
Every
got
time I
compliments
see
from
him,
him.
when
Huh?
I watch
I
golf
said
on
I never
TV,
got compliments.
but when I watch TV, he's
Mhm.
never. You never see him throw a fit or tantrum. You'll never see him.
Do you see
swear.
that a lot at
You'll
golf,
never-
though? I actually swearing at golf. Never
Yes.
mind. Yeah, that's
even.
true.
Yeah.
Who was the?
I
There
saw
was that one
There was
golfer
one dude
who.
that threw his club in the. Oh well, okay. Another one of my favorites, John Daly.
Fucking love John Daly.
He's bomb, right?
Yeah, I love John.
So
yeah,
he
he's
got
fun.
pissed at a tournament, threw his club into the ocean,
No, there's that
He's like,
other
"Shh."
golfer. He's a young guy too.
launched it.
Every time you open a beer, it always phones up.
The shots
But no,
are really
this other golfer, he's a younger guy, and
Golfer.
he missed a putt, and he started what did he said something super derogatory. It was like not a good word.
How did you do that with this?
Huh? Here,
Did
you want me to get that
did
for
you open yours with this?
Yeah.
Okay, Devin Davis is talented.
You just gotta want it. You know what I mean? Oh, never mind.
Anyway, when you said that about me, it's funny you said that because I was sitting. Okay, whatever. There's only a few people in here, and they're close to me. I was sitting on the toilet taking a Duke, watching, reading my golf magazine about Tony Finau, and they were asking him, and it's an article about the nicest guy in golf, how he's able to maintain his good, positive attitude. And I thought, oh, brother, here it comes. He's going to, like, throw the church into this and blah, blah, blah. And he never mentioned the church one time. But what he did mention was, I have a lot in this life to be thankful for. And all these people that I'm surrounded with, I feel like I'm blessed to be surrounded by these people. God has given me this gift and clarity. And what do I have to be angry about? Why? If I hit a bad shot, why would I swear about it? Or if somebody's beating me, why would I?
So I do agree with that.
I do
because
think-
if
go
I
ahead.
was playing basketball
He's
or
just
any
lo-
sport,
He happy to be there.
and I miss anything or people say mean things, Thad was my nicest FTL.
Aw.
Oh, who said that?
Abrego.
Oh,
Um,
Brago. We're okay, my friend.
I
Also,
feel like
apparently,
nothing.
Abrego makes a lot of memes about me. I saw his wife the other day at a store, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" You know, and she was like, "Oh, you're Davis." Yeah, Abrego makes a lot of memes about you. Dude, immediately, like an hour later, I get missed calls and text messages from him. I don't make memes about you. I don't make memes about you. He says, I do not.
I do.
Monkey's out of the bottle now, bro.
Roque is also a
Monkey
positive,
is out of the
smiley
bottle?
individual.
Yeah.
Fucking, he is from the Great Depression. Dude, legitimately.
Roque, you can be
If
my
you had to
happy,
tell me tomorrow,
happy
100%
brother
I
from
believe
another mother.
Yeah.
I feel like in sports, it would be hard for me to get angry because I'd be worth. He's worth millions, and also it's golf.
That's my point, though.
He's having fun.
If I knew I had $12 million in my bank, I would never be in a bad mood. The only reason why I would be in a bad mood is if I lost my $12 million.
But this is what the article was about: 7 to 8 years. That's how long I've been at West Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Struggling, ups, downs, not making it,
Mm-hmm.
making it a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing very well, and he stuck with it anyway, and was happy through it all. And
Yeah.
you know what? You know
But
who?
his profession. And you know what? This is
It's
exact.
rough,
Hold on,
though.
really quickly though.
Rough.
This is where you're a good person, and I can tell I'm a negative Nancy because I'm like, he's playing golf for a living. You know how fucking happy I would be if I made the exact same amount of money to play golf, dude. I'd be a happy fucking camper.
But I wonder if that mindset changes when it goes from hobby to career.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
You have to produce.
Yeah, like
It's a lot of
your
pressure. It's a lot of
lifestyle is depending on you doing well on this hobby that you once had. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but we don't even like. Do you have fun at work?
No, but I do.
Oh, yeah.
But
We love it. You
No,
should see us. You should see
No,
us.
you don't.
yeah.
No, you don't.
But no, my point though is like when we go out golfing, it's a fun time every time because we're able to drink, we're able to have fun.
You two always had fun at work. Don't lie to me. Don't even try to lie to me. Don't do
Only
it.
because he was there, but
and we were drinking and now.
But that stuff, we make something that can be stressful. It can really wear on you, you know. That's how we're successful at where we work.
Mhm.
We don't have to mention it. We don't have to name it, but we know where it is. We make it better because we are there with each other, making each other laugh and having fun. And that's why I like working for who I work for, where I work, versus who I've worked for in the past.
I do think
And
supervisors
I think
make a huge
I think
difference.
I've found the key to the answer that I've always wondered. Why do I like it so much here? That's one of the answers right there. It's the people we have. We just seem to have a good culture and a good
camaraderie.
Well,
environment.
I think
camaraderie.
you got good camaraderie. I think supervisors are huge.
Mhm.
When you go to work, that makes or breaks your
Yeah.
work environment. You know what I mean? So, I mean, pay also has something to do with it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. But also like having good supervisors who communicate well, and I do think that's a big deal. But
What did Bergo say?
I'm stressed that might change.
she thought you were pack.
That's what he fucking told me. I
I'm
was
kind
like,
of stressed
whatever,
that
bro.
can change though with the promotion if I get it. I'm stressed about that a little bit. I don't want that all to change. I don't want that to change.
It won't.
I want to keep that.
Yeah.
You don't know how excited I was to see your name.
The
that high on
G-Man
the
seems
list.
to be doing
I thought that
well,
was
so-
great, dude. I was so happy for you.
I loved getting your guys' call. Oh, is he on? Is what? I got a call from somebody.
Yeah.
Does he watch?
Yeah.
Is he watching?
What?
No.
Which Ryan?
Yeah.
No, I don't think right, 'cause Ryan's working.
UTA.
But yes, we did.
Tell
We
him to pull into
did.
a bus
We,
terminal
yeah,
watch.
no, we did call you, dude. That was amazing, dude. I called you night of, and I was like, dude, congratulations. Dude, that was awesome.
The Lord blessed me for one day.
No, I think you again. I think you're a happy person, and I think that translated. Plus, you worked hard at it. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like.
Dude, the
Right.
funniest fucking thing is I remember I was in the lobby, and remember Scott walked in, and he was like, prior to we lost our camera real quick, but they can still hear us. So prior to the him going to do the
nose down.
test, Scott goes, he goes, yeah, I didn't even study. I'm just gonna go in there and try to see what happens. And then after he comes back, the first thing he says to me is, bro, I should have read the fucking book.
I told him that.
And he was last on the list, bro.
He was but and look at him. Was he crying about it though?
No, he didn't.
He
give a
was
shit.
laughing about it, right?
Yeah.
He's got a good attitude about
Yeah,
it.
I cry at home, bro. I don't cry in front of my friends.
The only
yeah,
dude I
I'm
know-
a classy broad. I cry in the shower.
I told you what happened when we went to the officer first class test, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
We showed up, and it's me and Scott. I showed up. I wanted to be on time for like that, especially for that. So
Yeah.
I show up a little early. Scott's standing there, and I'm like,
Every fucking
There's
time
this-
you open a beer.
"There's
No,
this
dude. Well, I
awkward."
spilled that. I
Oh.
just
There's
that
this
came
kind of
out.
awkwardness between we're standing there.
Yeah.
We're both stressed out a little bit. He plays it off cooler than I do. And I go, "Bro, did you read the book?" And he goes, "The fuck you talking about? What book?" And I'm like, "Scott, seriously?" And he starts laughing and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I know there was a book, but I didn't
Yeah.
read it." And I'm like, "You're crazy." He scores median. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "You're such a dick."
Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh man.
What happened with? Are you doing the Matrix over there?
No, I'm not a mime.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was playing the Matrix. What the fuck was that? It stopped.
Ah,
Betty White.
I
Good old
miss
Betty.
Betty.
You know what? I need to get one of the Queen.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm gonna be honest. Am I?
Yeah.
dude, I love the
Was I the only one who didn't give a shit that the Queen died? I don't
Yes.
think I
Is
gave.
Is your
I-
heritage
I didn't
from
care.
England?
Huh?
I didn't care.
Your heritage from England?
No, I thought the Queen was awesome.
His last name's
So
Wyrick.
she's
He's
not even
German.
English. She's Scottish. Scotland. She's buried in Scotland where her heritage comes from.
I don't know. I didn't give a shit. I thought
I
it was
just-
overrated.
I did. I didn't think she was over. I thought she was super nice. She was pretty charismatic. Plus, she was my number one
Okay.
girl. My number one girl that, like, you know, when you get a hall pass,
Mhm.
dude, Queen of England's number one, bro.
All right.
I will say this: she was a hell of a hunter. Did you know she hunted?
Can I say something
No, it wouldn't
negative?
surprise me, though.
Let me be the asshole because you made me out
Really?
to be the nice guy. I'm gonna be the dick.
Ooh.
I didn't like when she was negative toward Diana, while her son was fucking women and cheating on Diana.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
agree with that.
Diana deserved some respect. Diana didn't get the respect she got, and she didn't get the respect she got from the queen when she died either.
Have you ever watched that documentary?
It's sad.
On the
Diana,
Dude, it's crazy.
Hey,
Dude,
look,
we could have
also-
like a whole thing on
Also,
that.
what a
dude,
babe.
Diana was bomb.
What a
You should
babe
get
she was,
picture of
too.
Diana.
I would.
Yeah.
I know you would. We all would.
God would. She, I'm with
She's a
Devin.
bitch. No, she's not.
You don't have darts and throwing stars and.
Actually, legitimately, I do have throwing
shit.
stars
There's stuff
down
over
there.
there.
need
I
a
have
shield.
actually I have a throwing star from Japan, from like the last place that teaches ninjutsu.
Really.
Mhm.
That's pretty bad.
When I went to Japan, I just like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of the people.
You went
I-
to Japan?
Yeah, I just like saying I did things. I don't like some things I'm not even interested in. I only do them just to say that I did them because I'm an attention.
You got to
whore.
do a cruise.
Yeah,
That's
right?
why you have to
Dude,
do a
let's
cruise.
do a fucking cruise. We need to make that happen, too.
Yes, you
We
gotta
have
do
so
a
many
cruise
big...
then.
Dude, we're doing running with the Bulls next year.
Wait, are you going to run with the Bulls, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we said we're gonna do it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I want to come just to see you get speared
Let's
in
do
the ass.
I'm not gonna get gored,
Yeah.
How do you know?
huh?
You don't know that.
We're training.
We're trying. I'm training my sphincter to be able to close in on the horn. That way, even if they get me,
Not today, Satan.
yeah,
Are you
not
running
today,
with
Sam.
Dad? You running with Dad? Oh, man, you got balls. Now.
Now.
Wait till the bull gets a hold of those bitches. I used to bull ride. I'm scared of those fucking
Did you
things.
really?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Well, no.
I
Wait,
did
hold
really.
Why
on.
are we talking about stupid ass
Hold
watches
on.
for 30 minutes?
Let's go
when
back.
you used to be a bull rider.
Usually a fucking cowboy?
Yeah, I used to bull ride in college.
Okay, tell me more.
The boy that moved to Utah from New
Why
York
did we
and then
talk about watches?
Wait, you're
decided to bull ride.
You're from New York?
Originally, yeah.
And you started riding bull in
that
New York.
makes about as much sense
Is
as if
was bull his name or was
No.
bull an actual bull?
I'm gonna look for a photo.
Okay, is bull a euphemism?
Jody can. Or, I
He
mean,
didn't say a bear.
Yeah. I used to ride a bull.
Maybe Julie can find it in my pictures somewhere.
You legit, dude. That's on my
There's a
bucket list.
photo
I
in
want to
here
ride a bull.
somewhere.
I'm going to ride a bull before I
You
die.
want to find it?
That's probably how I'm gonna die.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna punch a whale in the face.
I'm gonna
But
make
no,
his son
dude.
do it.
So you're from New York.
Where about in New York are you from?
Between Syracuse and Rochester, it's called Seneca Falls. It's on the tip of Cayuga Lake. It's a little small, quaint town.
Is that up
If
north,
you look
northeast?
it up, if you look it up online, around Christmas time they do a festival. They do a festival because they believe that. What's that one movie?
Jesus.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not A Christmas Story. That was the
Miracle on
worst movie,
34th
by the
Street.
way, A Christmas Story.
no. The one where he jumps off the bridge to commit suicide and the angel comes down.
Michael. I don't know, man. There's a lot of
I don't
fucking movies
know.
with angels. Let's be honest.
I think you made that one up.
No,
Who was in it?
It's a Wonderful.
It's a Wonderful Life. God damn it! You beat me to it. That was my next one.
Georgie, right? George.
I've never seen that movie, apparently.
Oh my god. All right, we have homework this Christmas.
Okay.
We have to all watch that this Christmas together. Or
Deal.
something.
Really quickly,
Anyway,
where do you?
they
Oh,
believe that part of that film was filmed in my hometown. That's all.
really?
So there's
Angels in the outfield.
So there's a big festival, A Wonderful Life, and they do it in my hometown every Christmas.
A Wonderful Life. Is that the one where?
He like start like he thought he was that the one he thought God damn.
So this guy gets
He thought he died, right? And then isn't that
That's
what it
my
was?
thoughts.
gets down on his life
Mm-hmm.
because things don't go right quite as well as he thinks that it should.
I
be
remember
going.
all I remember is the scene where he like jumps on
And
the
he
lamppost.
He jumps off a bridge.
I just remember the lamppost
He
where
jumps
he like
off a bridge into a canal. He's drowning, and there's a guy that's there, and the guy jumps in and saves him. Well, that guy apparently, you realize during it, that guy has been sent down from heaven as his guardian angel to protect him and save him.
okay.
And then the rest of the movie is
Garbage.
basically the angel saving him and
Okay.
him getting back to where he was.
So, are you a Buffalo Bills fan, New York Giants, or New York Jets fan?
Ooh, shit.
So
Probably Bills.
Dallas Cowboys.
What the
That?
fuck?
I know it doesn't. Matter.
Also worse than the other three.
the hell? Okay.
Hey, they win. They beat the Giants the other night.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah,
Dude, my high school team can beat the Giants right now. They look like dog shit.
You know who's undefeated right now, though?
Daddy's Dolphins, bro.
Oh, the
Beat
Dolphins.
them Buffalo Bills.
You know what? It is good to see the Dolphins back, though.
I know.
Dude,
There's something cool seeing the Dolphins doing well
Right?
again. They haven't done well for so long that I don't know.
Stop. Okay, let's dial that back a little bit.
miss you, Marina.
Yeah, we really do, dude.
Dan Marino, right? Yeah.
So you hold on. Let's get back to him riding
I know,
fucking
I'm
bulls.
trying to- I'm trying to find the picture in here.
Like, was this like every weekend you were just hitting
Bill,
rodeos?
hey, Bill, get on there and tell him you've seen the picture. Come on. Verify for
Bill,
me.
Now,
yeah.
to be honest, Bill's a liar.
Yeah, Bill's like, I've seen him ride a
Pathologically.
bull, and then he puts like a winky face. What the fuck's that about?
I've also seen his headband with the two horns. So
Bill's also, according to him, 5'9". So
Okay, ask me the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
who's running this
that was it.
podcast? Him or us?
yeah, what's
Hey, hold on. Random question. What's the scariest thing you've ever done in your life?
great question.
That was it. Honestly, that was it.
Riding Bill?
Riding
That was the
Bill,
last thing we just talked about.
Riding bulls or
Bill the bull, huh? Right on.
it might
How much did he buck?
it might be the time I
Did you stay on 8 seconds?
honestly it's either that or the bungee jump I did once. But
He's either ignoring us or he fucked.
No, I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find the picture.
Have you ever bungee jumped?
Oh.
Skydive? Not fuck Bill. We've all been there. That wasn't even a question. Have you ever bungee jumped or skydived?
I'm too worried. Dude, I read.
I did see the bull rider photo. Okay.
I'm
it's-
too. Dude, I am one of those people that I worry about the 0.0001% of things happening and I refuse to do it. I saw one documentary where a guy went down, the cord went around his neck and snapped his neck, and I will
Dude,
never do it again.
I have two.
Same reason why I don't compete in Mortal Kombat.
I have 2 solo skydives.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm excited about it. Hand me that bullet. Take a little bit of that.
Why was his
Hey,
reaction so-
Thad,
Oh,
Thad, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. All right.
Pass that motherfucker.
Thank you for getting
think
all
I
of my
passed it.
jokes because they're getting lost on these two assholes.
I'm still comprehending him saying he used to ride a bull. I think that's so wild.
He's just ignoring us and
I
telling
can't
us what
believe you
to
didn't
ask
see
him.
the picture.
He's just
No,
running his own podcast.
I know.
I really wanted you guys to see this photo. I got denied. She said she wouldn't look through my photos. Nothing to hide
There
in
are
here.
a lot of dick pics in there. Why don't you just delete those?
Was it
Was
You only
was
need
it cold
one.
that night?
No.
Nah.
Those are impressive. Huh? Camera adds 10 pounds.
That's funny.
How many cameras do I got on me right now?
Julie, tell me when to stop. No. 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 She's like, I didn't say fucking stop. What's the dad's got a baby dick. 6 pounds 8 ounces.
Yeah, that shit's overrated.
Yeah,
Keith
no phone.
Holmes.
You don't need to show
Overrated.
them the picture. Fuck it. We believe you. I believe you. Bill said it. It's gospel. We'll make it happen. But that is wild.
That is wild. So how long did you ride bulls?
I can't find
Were
it.
you,
Like,
were you
obviously-
wanting to go? I'm not gonna look through your photos, dude. I don't want to see your dick.
I did it. So okay, so I. Okay, so here's the long story short. When I was in Utah was my summer home growing up because my dad was out here and my mom had me the school year in New York because my parents were divorced. My dad was a lover of the rodeo stuff, so and Western, so I kind of learned to appreciate that stuff from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He would take us to rodeos and hiking and all those kind of things when we were out for the summer, me and my sisters. Sisters never really took on to the rodeo part, but who doesn't enjoy a good rodeo, right? So anyway, I always thought I would like to do like saddle bronc or bareback riding, something like that. Bareback riding.
Too easy.
There's something
Too
about
fucking easy.
it.
I'm not even gonna jump on that. That's
Anyway.
too easy.
So when I moved out here, I told my dad goes, "Are you gonna do anything while you're in college? Are you gonna like sports or anything like that. He's fishing. I knew he was fishing.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how he was fishing.
Oh, like he wasn't literally fishing.
He was guiding.
Yeah.
Got
like dads do. So I'm like,
to bull
I
ride?
took the bait apparently. So I'm like, soccer, Dad. I'm totally into soccer. I just played 10th, 11th, and 12th grade soccer in high school. I'm gonna play soccer. And he's
You
like,
played soccer in high school?
yeah. He's like 12th grade. He
Dude,
goes-
soccer and
he
riding
goes-
bulls. What an athlete.
He goes
Who are
college.
you?
He goes collegiate soccer is a different level of soccer. You know that, right? And I'm like, oh. So I start getting nervous and sweaty. And he's like, you know what you ought to try to do? You ought to try to see if they have a rodeo team or rodeo club. So I'm like, are you serious? I hadn't thought of it, right? Didn't even cross my mind. I just came from New York. I'm like, whatever.
I came from Utah, and I don't think I would have thought of that.
Yeah. So I'm like,
If you want to ride a bull, I
and
support
I knew,
that.
I already knew what it was about, right? Because he had taken me. We were in Cheyenne, Wyoming, at the Daddy of Them All.
That was a good joke.
The Daddy of Them All rodeo in Cheyenne, Wyoming, 2 years prior, and that was 1 year after, like a few years after Lane Frost just got killed by a bull.
Who's that?
So Lane Frost was a professional bull rider that got killed by a bull
You got pummeled, right?
in Cheyenne, Wyoming,
Mhm.
Frontier Days Rodeo. They call it the Daddy of Them All. Huge rodeo, biggest one of the. It's the second biggest rodeo next to the National Finals.
Sorry, the rodeo's called Daddy of 'em All, or LaFranc was?
So it's in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's Cheyenne Frontier Days Rodeo. And then they just call it the Daddy of 'em All.
Got
'Cause
it.
it's the biggest rodeo next to the National Finals Rodeo, which is like Super Bowl for
For PBR.
like Super Bowl is to NFL as that's what it is to rodeo
Got it.
world. It's the Super Bowl of rodeos. So I'm like, okay, I didn't even I'm like, you just blew my mind. I've never even thought about rodeoing myself. Like, really? And he's like, you should just at least go look into it, right?
Mhm.
Maybe if you're interested. So I'm like, okay, I'll look into both. And I'm thinking, I'll look into both and keep my mind open. So I went to one rodeo meeting. I meet this guy named Brad, who was a bull rider, a good, decent little bull rider, little short guy, typical bull rider. And after the meeting, I go, they go, what are you interested in doing? And at this point, Salt Lake Community College didn't have a rodeo team. They had a rodeo club. In order to be established as a team, you have to meet certain criteria. They couldn't meet that at the time, so they just did it as a club. But they were still able to travel and compete in the National Intercollegiate College Rodeo Association. It's called the NIRA, which there's two NIRAs, I realize, but it's confusing.
Yeah.
So it's National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. And you have to be a member of that so all they had to do is be a team or participate as a team, be established as a club with the college. The college would pay some of their travel costs and hotel and travel, and then they can compete at these rodeos for us. And you just do entry, you put in your own entry fees.
Yeah.
And you have your own membership. So I'm like, that sounds like fun. That sounds really cool, So,
Well, yeah.
yeah, so I'm like picturing all this in my mind, trying to, and he's like, what do you have in mind to do? And I'm like, what does it take to be a saddle bronc rider? And he's like, have you ever saddle bronc rode before? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh boy. So he's like, all right. So I go, how much is a saddle? And he told me how much a saddle costs. So I'm like, all right, well, let's X that out. I'm a poor college student. How much does it cost for a riggin? They call it a riggin. That handle that they put on the bareback broncs that they stick their hand into, that rigid handle.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They lay back. And I'm like, how much is it for a riggin to be a bareback rider? And he's like, told me the pricing. It's like, to get started with your shaps and your rigging and everything else, it's like $700. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, all right, well, maybe you should start with bulls. Get a rope, bells, and all that stuff. You can start with bull riding. So I'm like, all right, well, how much are you talking about here then? And he's like, you could probably get started for around $250 to $300. And I'm like, all right, that's more like it. And he's like, do you want to try bulls? And I'm like, okay. Like, I was half into it,
Yeah.
Oh man. But when you
were half into
when
bull?
you start, if you're an adrenaline junkie, when you first start, it's crazy. Like the feeling you get from it.
Dude,
You're
I
like,
bet.
I'm ready to go again.
You're
I'm ready
riding
to
a
go
t-
again.
dude,
I'm ready
we-
to go
we
again.
looked
I'm
up
ready to go
the-
again.
Statistic on bulls. They can jump like 6 feet.
6 feet.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
That is bad. So do you have like buckles and shit? You ever win one?
I never won a buckle. I wasn't like, there's a reason I'm not a bull rider right now, right?
Got you.
So,
But still badass.
okay. So,
At least I can walk and talk and.
if you go to like the Westerner and you hop on that bull, can you handle yourself pretty well still?
A little bit. I can do okay on the mechanical bull. The mechanical moves different than a real bull, I feel like.
I think he's gonna have to prove that.
A real bull doesn't move like a mechanical bull, but there's techniques that you can use to minimize the G-force on you.
I always do it
Did you
reverse
try it?
cowgirl style.
Yeah?
Oh, he rides the bull every time we go. That's his jam.
Yeah. You ride a reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl.
Tension whore thing.
Yeah.
So you would ride like a 2,000-pound animal, right?
Literally. That's why I was going to show you. I have a picture.
You ever
somewhere
got
on the
thrown from
stupid
it?
Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he think I meant
So you know-
figuratively?
With bulls, you know how with the horses, you see a guy right up alongside of them and then
Yeah.
you jump off onto it. They don't do that with bulls. You got to just get off.
You fucking get.
So
wanna
you
get
just
off-
did the bucking one,
So
right?
you want to yank your hand out and get off into your hand.
Yeah.
You want to go off into your, or no, sorry. Yeah, you want to go off into your hand.
You want to yank in your hand when you're riding a bull. Fuck yeah.
I know that sounded wrong, but so when you put your hand in, it goes in this way, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the resistance, right? You want to go again away from.
Well,
the
yeah.
resistance.
You don't want. Yeah. You want
If
to.
you're into the resistance, you're gonna hang up and you're gonna get stomped on.
Yeah.
So okay, so walk me through this. Walk me through this. They like line the bull up. You sit there. You put the rope in your hand.
You warm up your rope with some rosin. You warm up the handle with some rosin.
How do
Yeah,
you-
I know.
what-
It's this motion. Yeah.
That is the motion, huh?
Okay, so you warm up the rope with
I just
rosin.
want to make sure we get it right.
So you get that in there. You're bareback. Are you bareback?
On
Yeah.
a bull?
Yes.
You were
yes.
bareback on the bull.
It's-
Okay.
Balls
So-
on bull. And sometimes, here's the
Been
shitty
there.
So you,
thing. When they put these bulls into these chutes, people don't realize this part. This is like an untold. It's not glamorous. When they put the bulls into the chutes, bulls are about as clean as pigs. So when they put the bulls in the chutes, sometimes the bulls end up on top of each other, not because they're homo or whatever, but it's because they're just rough animals, right? And they end
Yeah.
up like rear-ending each like bad.
so you're sitting in ejaculatory.
No, sometimes they just shit that green guacamole looking shit everywhere, and sometimes you'll end up with a bull that's like covered in shit, and you have to sit
Hell
in the
yeah.
shit on the bull and try to ride this slippery shitty bull.
Fuck yeah. That's,
I've had that happen, and it's literally shittiest thing I've ever had to do.
So
You're such a man, bro.
No, I didn't know
dude,
that.
God
sucks.
damn.
I
you're
was so
sitting.
pissed a couple
So you're
times.
sitting on a shit-covered bull,
I have before.
rope
yes.
in your hand.
Yes.
You're sitting on a 2,000-pound animal.
Waiting for the thing to. You tell
The
them when
chute
to
to
open the
open.
chute.
They open the chute. Tell us about
And
that.
then you
Tell
jump
us
out.
about that 8 seconds.
Like a Yamaha 1000 full throttle, like a lot of power. It's
So,
just shit tons of power.
Let me
right
ask you
off-
this.
off-
Do you get tunnel vision, or are you fully aware of the whole thing?
Complete. I used to get complete tunnel vision. I would focus on.
You just hang the fuck on.
I would focus on the shoulders of the bull and the head. The shoulders and the head of the bull, because the bull is gonna lean where it's gonna go next, and so it gives you a little bit of a
Yeah.
where
An
it
idea
might,
where
where
to-
it might go. It's not always though. It's not 100%.
They juke you out.
Yeah.
A little bit of a juke.
Well, it's such a
Sometimes-
nimble
yeah, they
animal
fake-
for
they
such
fake you out,
a big
yeah.
animal.
They're smart.
Really?
Some of them are really smart. Some of them will act like they're going to go right, and then they'll all of a sudden curve left because they're trying to get you off of them, and they get tricky.
Oh my
Wow.
I thought you guys knew I did this shit in college.
No.
dude.
Do you think we would have talked about watches
thought I
for
sh-
30 fucking minutes if I knew you fucking
I
bull
thought I showed
rode?
you that
Bro,
picture.
fuck half of that. Dude, I would have talked about, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's just one thing I did.
So, okay, so you fall off.
what
Did
happens?
you know the clowns pretty well?
they're brave.
No shit.
They're brave. You got to get up and get your ass
I've seen
pointed
videos
toward the
where-
bull and get to the closest place the hell out of there.
Dude,
Dude,
I've
you
seen
called
videos.
us
Those
stupid for
clowns
running
get-
with the bulls. Bro, you rode one and then had to do running of the bulls.
Yeah, how are you gonna give us shit for running with the bull when you used to ride them?
That's some scary shit, man.
Riding them? Yeah, I know. That's fucking wild. So,
Wow. Dude, I didn't
Yeah.
know you rode bulls.
were they going? They out?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's leaving your ass here. One, dude,
Should we
that
find
should
out?
be the
Sydney's
first.
only
She
9.
just said she's going up.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
that should be the first 3 things you tell anybody ever.
That's
the
Dude, that's super interesting.
That's the most manliest thing I think you can tell somebody you did.
Yeah.
Was it, yeah, I used to be a cowboy. I rode bulls.
Wow.
It was scary.
Well, no shit.
I bet.
Dude, I'll run from them all day. I'm not going to get on one.
I still think there's guys though that they'll say that, but then we go out and we do what we do, and they'll face somebody that's like this big, huge muscle power head and run into it full force, and I'm like, that fucker's crazy. I know it's crazy what I did, but that fucker is crazier than I am. Like some of you, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But dude, riding a bull. Here's the thing. Animals are scary to me.
Meet Keith in a back alley when he's pissed off at you and coming.
Ooh, shit.
Which is scarier, getting on a bull that you can run away from, or dealing with that
fight
shit?
it?
That's scarier to me.
So here's the only reason why I don't think it's scary.
I don't know why I named you Keith. If you,
I
ever
don't.
watched
The only
this,
reason why I
'cause
don't
you
think
would
it's
never do
scary, because I will admit, it's Keith's like somebody I'm not gonna fight, right?
He would never.
Animals scare me more because they have, like, they're just like mindless.
They're not
beasts.
home.
You know
They're
what I mean?
so
Like,
unpredictable.
unpredictable.
They're
Dude, I don't
unpredictable.
fuck with animals. Like I said, I'm gonna punch a whale in the face, but he's gonna be beached, bro. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna fuck with a whale in the middle. Dude, I don't
agree.
fuck with
I agree.
animals.
That is, dude.
Bears,
That is
there
on my
was a
bucket
lot
list.
of
Gorillas.
That is on my bucket list. I want to ride a
Okay,
bull.
so we just hired a guy. I referred him. His name's Shannon Bennett.
Cool. Let's just name drop. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Shannon.
Oh,
He doesn't know
6
about
viewers
this.
are
He
gonna
doesn't
see
know
that.
about this podcast yet, but whatever this is, he doesn't know about it
That's
yet.
all right. He'll stop at the watches. Keep going.
He also rodeoed with me in college. He's. Where was I going with it?
Something. I think you just wanted to name drop and mention again that you used to rodeo, but whatever.
Yeah, he rodeoed with me. But he's like not all up into fighting people, and he's all about getting it over with as peaceful and cool as possible. But
Well, yeah, so am I.
also a big guy, but yeah.
Well, yeah. The only thing is, I don't think fighting
I still
is
don't.
the same though.
We talk about this
It's not.
though.
It's not the same.
I think where I was going with it is we talk about this when we get together, and I'm like, how did we ever like do what we did? Like, were we crazy when we were kids?
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah,
that was when we were half our age
100%.
now.
Dude, again, I would probably ride a bull just to say I did
Would you
it.
get on a bull? Shit, yeah, you would.
That's how I am. I would do it
See, when you're
once
younger,
to say
your
I did
attitude's
it.
different.
No. Say I would do it now just to say I did it.
I'm
After
trying to-
that,
I'm trying to get him into golf.
To golf?
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
but
Yeah, golfing's
I
fun.
agree. I agree.
I'm obsessed with golf.
100% just to say I did it. And that's why it's on my bucket list.
I think fighting's a little bit different though. Like, right? Because you know you're in one, riding a bull just doesn't come up.
Well,
Right? Where fighting, I think, comes up quite a bit. I think that riding a bull is way scarier
learned
than
quick
fighting
that-
anybody.
I think I learned quick that words to get you out of a violent situation are valuable, because I did karate when I was a kid. And man, you get that stinger in the nose, and man, you learned. And later
what-
on in
what
life,
would
you're
you
like,
say
I
to
don't
the
want that
bull?
shit.
What would you whisper into the bull's ear?
There's nothing you can say to a bull to. No,
I think that's his point.
That's
that's your point.
That's my
Yeah,
point,
it's like
yeah.
you made it. There's nothing you can say to a bull to.
No, they're so unpredictable. You can't. You
So
can't
what killed-
prepare for that.
Let's go back to Lane. What killed Lane Frost wasn't he didn't get stabbed with the horn. The horn, they tipped the horns to. You got a coin sitting around, a quarter. They tip the horns to about a quarter. So the horn can't be sharper than the end of a quarter is. So they're blunt. It's a blunt instrument like a baton. So what happened to him is when he got gored by the bull. Don't get gored by the bull when you do the bull run.
I won't do that.
It broke a rib, and when it broke his rib, a sharp piece of the rib pierced part of his heart, and he bled out internally. 1 in a million thing. Like, seriously, who's going to break a rib and then get pierced in their heart?
From a
and bleed
bull,
out
probably
internally?
lots of people.
Actually, not that many. Remember, we looked it up. Not that
No,
many
they
people
break the-
die
they
Oh,
break
from
the-
yeah.
getting gored.
That
There's been a
is
lot of backs-
weird. Yeah.
There's been a lot of backs broken from being stepped on. I got
Yeah.
stepped on,
Yeah.
but it was like my leg.
So here's the thing.
But
There's cutoff points for running of the bulls, right? So I'm gonna dodge into one of those. I'm not getting gored. I refuse. Right?
Well, that's why you jump over the side when they come. You get them close, but
see, I don't. Here's my thing. I don't give a fuck if I run the full mile or if I duck in 40 feet in.
Right. Just don't get killed.
I can say I did
you
it.
did it.
That's
Again,
right.
I'm a man of titles. I like to be able to say I did things.
Fuck yeah.
Just to say I did things. Like,
and
I'm not like a big finding dead people, but I went to a suicide forest just to say, done it. Boom, done. Never have to do that again. I
Yeah.
like that.
You went to a what?
Like a suicide forest, right? Just to say I did it. That's exactly why I did it. Those are the type of shit I do. I would ride a bull, just say I did it, then I'd never do it again.
yeah,
I will run with the bulls once. I don't care if I go 20 feet.
I just want
Or
to
the
do it
full
for
mile.
the uniform. When you run with the bulls, you got to wear all white.
Do we do bathroom breaks?
Here?
Alcohol's
Yeah,
coming
honestly,
through.
we're about done anyway, and your daughter's falling asleep in the car.
Oh yeah, we're about an hour 40. Yeah, we can close it out.
Alcohol's coming through, but
Yeah, we've all been there.
you guys are bomb. Pens
Well-
are another thing I love too. I like trinkets, I guess. Pens, watches, knives.
Hell yeah.
Those are things I like. What I've done: bull riding, law
Whoa.
enforcement.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. If you're ever on a podcast again, we're going to leave trinkets over there, and we're going to talk about your goddamn cool-ass bull riding.
Yeah.
Dude, that is fucking amazing.
Hey, you got a new person once you get to know him. If you like him, you
No.
got a new person to have me on here with, and we can talk rodeo stories.
If I ever have you, well,
so
one,
yeah.
Shannon,
I'm going to have you on here again. If Julie ever lets you on here
Okay.
again, you're going to be on here with Bill.
We need to get him and Bill back.
But Shannon has this story. You have to ask him about Grasshopper.
Yeah,
He-
for sure.
He drew this bull out in Idaho called Grasshopper. This was the smallest, skinniest bull I've ever seen in my life. And he looked at me. He's long. He's tall and lengthy. So he looked at me and he's like, dude, how am I supposed to get my legs around that bull and hold on? Because you have to hold on with your legs. So I said, like when you fuck
Velcro.
a woman, I guess. I don't know. Just wrap them around there and hold on. I don't know. This thing jumped like there's a reason they call it a grasshopper. It literally jumped like a grasshopper, and he held on. He was super awesome on that thing. It
Dude,
was the
that's
weirdest
awesome.
thing I've
It'll
ever
last all 8
it was
seconds.
the
I wanna
weirdest-
do it.
Yeah, he did ride that thing. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I want to do it. I'm going to ride a bull.
It was so weird.
I'll record it.
This thing leaped and jumped and put all four legs out.
Do
like
you
a
still
grasshopper.
have connections in the bull riding community?
No, not really.
Well, fuck.
Not
All
really.
right. I'll find somebody.
Yeah.
It can't be that hard.
There's
It
got to
can't
be
be
a
that
place
hard.
where they do a buck out. They always do these buck out things where they charge you like a fee, and it's practice bulls that you can go get on. You just have to find somebody who can lend you a bull rope, and mine got lended to a friend, sublended to another person, sublended to another. And
Right.
Got it
just
from
end
a
up-
friend who
So I don't even know where my
lent it
equipment
to a
went.
friend.
You're
who-
right.
We,
Wow.
I was pissed.
Dude, that's awesome.
yeah.
So we'll have you and Bill on one time.
Nice.
We can talk about your bull riding and that he collects pans.
No, it's cast iron skillets.
hands.
Does Bill do anything crazy? That's the thing.
He's a hobbit.
Bill,
There's that.
He is a hobbit. Dude, that guy's got magic
Hobbit?
powers.
Yeah, he is a hobbit.
He's
Dude,
kinda
that
a
guy's
hobbit.
magical.
He is magical.
Bill. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Well,
Bill, actually,
hey.
Bill has a secret skill. He won't say he's good at it, but he knows how to build things with like wood, and he's just naturally talented that way. Like I
He's
can't
good
just
with what I
build
got.
something
Yeah.
out of wood. I can't do that shit. He can do it. I can't do it. He's helped me.
well,
yeah. Go ahead.
Dad, I just want to say I'm glad you came on the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on the
Let's
podcast.
cheers. Let's cheers, man.
Oh shit, that thing. Cheers.
We'll have to
Anyway,
get
thanks guys for tuning in. Please subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, do all that.
fun stuff.
Jibbity
Yeah,
jabs.
yeah.
And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good night.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.